Can wide receiver Dominic Johnson play quarterback? Welcome back, Stego Nation. Last week, Rapid City pulled out the victory in a wild overtime finish with hardly any offense, but somehow won the game. This week, they're going home to play Bowling Green in the final game of the season. Can they finish strong and get a better bowl? Who does Corso think is going to take this one? Bowling Green better on offense and defense, but Corso is taking the Stegos. I like the way you think, man. The final game of the regular season right now. Welcome back to Rapid City, and we're finally back home to close out the regular season and hopefully jockey for a better bowl. Bowling Green comes to visit, and we still can't fill our stands. Galloway coaching him up, telling Big Taylor Riggins to get after that quarterback. Got Malinich on the dump. Malinich going to carry his man for 9 yards. 2nd and 1. And already things feel smoother with Johnson back here. QB draw. Johnson running. And he'll have the first down after a 5-yard pickup. So after no gain from Kevin Marks, it'll be 2nd and 10. Dominic on the fake give. He's got pressure. He's got Malinich deep, but the throw is short and almost intercepted. 3rd and 10. Got to keep those eyes downfield. And all of a sudden, Myers is in. Johnson might be hurt. Got his man, and he just overshoots him. Not a good look for Myers coming in on the 3rd down and blowing it. 4th and 10 from the 50, and Galloway's going for it. Johnson checks back in. He's got Malinich, and he overshoots him as well, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Bowling Green will take over at midfield in great field position. McDonald taking off with this, punching a couple of people off him, picks up 5. 2nd and 5. McDonald looking, scrambling, and he's taking off again. And he slides down before he takes one to the face. So after some pressure that forces an incompletion, it'll be 2nd and 10. Fake give. McDonald looking. He doesn't have anybody open. He's going to take a chance, and that ball's intercepted. Oh, they're going to say it's incomplete. Looked like he had a foot down to me. And Coach Galloway's going to challenge this. Not sure it's a great challenge, but it looked like a foot might have been down here. Which one comes down first? The left or the right foot? That's going to be incomplete. It'll be 3rd down now. The blitz is on, and it's a handoff. And he is not going to pick up the first. 4th and 4. Nice play. Bowling Green will line up to kick the field goal and try to take the 3-0 lead to start the game. Dick is up. It's falling short, but it's good. Makes it over. Studio update time. Nebraska takes down Iowa 16-10. And just a reminder, Jeremy White, athlete, and Ryan Nelson, cornerback, are visiting this week. Back to the game. After no gain on 1st down, it is now 2nd and 10. Another give to Marks. This time he's got a hole, and he's going to pick up 6, bring up a 3rd and short. He's got him open, and he just overshoots him again. This is maddening. It is maddening. So Bowling Green comes out. 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. And that ball is going deep. That might be intercepted, and it's dropped by Opry Washington. Dropped. After a 2-yard run from Stewart, it is now 3rd and 8. Wide open over the middle is Osborne, and he's got 21 yards and a 1st down. After no gain on the 1st down run, it is now 2nd and 10. Another give to Stewart. This time he's got room, and he's going to pick up 10 yards and a 1st down. After a 1-yard scramble for McDonald, 2nd and 9 now. McDonald taking off, and we lost our textures, and we lost the quarterback. He is gone. He's going to get tackled down at the 4-yard line. Rapid City not looking great on either side of the ball right now. 3rd and goal. Where's McDonald going to go? He's not going anywhere. He's sacked for an 8-yard loss. And that's big old Taylor Riggins, everybody's favorite defensive end. Clock winding down in the 1st. Might not get this kickoff, and he won't. We'll go to the end of the 1st quarter with Bowling Green up 3-0 with a bunch of missed throws by Rapid City quarterbacks. But what's new? So Bowling Green came out and got a false start. Makes this now a 40-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's good. 6-0 Bowling Green. 1st and 10 Rapid City. The give to Marks. Busted out right. He'll pick up 8 yards. Play action. Johnson's rolling out. And he's going to take off with this ball. He's going to get out of bounds after 13 yards and a 1st. And already we're seeing the scrambling ability from Johnson. Give to Marks. He's got a hole. He'll pick up 4 more yards. After an incomplete pass, 3rd and 6 for Rapid City here. And just taking off. He's got a man, but I don't know if Williams is going to be able to pick this up. He's not. It's going to bring up a 4th and 3. And what does Galloway do? Galloway wants to go for this. 4th and 3. The delay. Give the Marks, and he's going to have the first down after 7 yards. 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard scramble. Myers checks in at quarterback. He's got a man open, and he overshoots him again. Just a reminder, coming up at halftime, recruiting in around 30 seconds. Another terrible throw, and Laybourne almost caught that. 4th down. And this will be a 51-yard attempt. I'm not sure he's got the leg for this, but we're going to find out. Kick is up. It's traveling, and it's not going to make it. Bowling Green will take over after the field goal short. 1st and 10, Bowling Green from the 35. Fake give to Terry. Throw out wide to Rogers. He'll pick up 5. 2nd and 5. McDonald looking. Can't find anybody, and he's going to get dropped again. Guess who? Big old Taylor Riggins. Sack 2. Never gives up on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. We're going to drop an extra guy in coverage here. McDonald's taking off with this, and he's not going anywhere. Nobody was fooled. They'll lose 5, and Rapid City will get the ball back immediately. Kyler Lang doing a great job sealing the outside. So after a decent return from Aubrey Washington and a 4-yard rush from Kevin Marks, 2nd and 6. Give to Marks. He's got room, and he'll have the first down. 6 yards. After another 4-yard rush from Kevin Marks, it's 2nd and 6, and McDuffie checks in. Safety blitz looks like it's coming. Gonna give it to McDuffie anyway, and he's got room. Little shake and bake. Gets himself a first down. Move the chains. 1st and 10. Rolling out. He's got a man, and it's nowhere near. Throwing on the run. Not gonna happen for Dominic. And Aubrey Washington on the punt return suffered a concussion, and he's out for the game. That hurts our defense big time. Throws the dump. Marks Jr. is going to pick up 6 and bring up a 3rd and 4. John's going to take off, and he's not going anywhere. He's going to get sacked. Lose 3 yards, bring up a 4th and 7. It would be a 49-yard field goal. No way they make this. Rapid City's going for this. 4th and 7. Johnson in a quarterback. Throws deep, and Johnson drops the ball. Another turnover on downs. Good defense. Knocked it away at the last second. So Bowling Green decided they were going to try to get some more points, and they've got a 2nd and 1 from Rapid City's side of the 50. McDonald looking, throwing deep. And that ball is batted down and will go to the half. Bowling Green up 6-0. And what can you say? Some bad throws, some really bad throws that were complete drive killers. You've got to hope that something can happen in the passing game in the second half. It's halftime and Bowling Green leads 6-0. Let's check in on recruiting updates at around 30 seconds and some other news. Good news for Rapid City, a 6'5", 200-pound athlete, Michael McCormick, is committed. The 3-star has 92 speed, 89 acceleration, and is great in man and zone coverage. He also could play wide receiver if needed. Rapid City now has 8 commits for the class. Gem quarterback Anthony McLaurin is rumored to be making his commitment known soon, so stay tuned for that after the game. The 2 other options at quarterback have added Rapid City to the list, and the coaches are hopeful they can get one of those guys in here to push McLaurin should he commit. And finally, guard Mike Williams decided to go to Wake Forest. Rapid City needed some line help, so that one hurts. This week's CFP rankings dropped, and there's one notable change as Michigan jumps up to the 6th spot, setting up a showdown between the Wolverines and Buckeyes that could leap one of them into the top 4 over Utah or Florida. In other news, the Heisman remains static, with Haskins still leading the pack. Barf. Now let's get back to the second half. And what can you say? It's ugly. 98 yards, 94. We've got more first downs. Pretty even yardage-wise. Just some turnovers on downs. 1st and 10. Bowling Green. Can Rapid City get the offense on the field? Donald is going to run with this. He doesn't have anywhere to go, and he's going to eat another sack. That's 3 sacks for the defense today. And this time it's James Williams getting in on the fun. Taylor Riggins cleaned it up. 2nd and 12 after another sack. And McDonald's taking off. Is he going to have the first? No, he's going to be short. 3rd and 1. McDonald on a design QB run will have the first, slide down and demoralize the defense a little bit. 2nd and 4. McDonald looking. He's throwing deep again. And this time Jamarcus Ingram is there for the interception. And can he take it back? No, he's going to get tackled down about the 27-yard line, but that is what Rapid City needs. Jamarcus Ingram with the INT. Near the bottom of the nation for team interceptions. That'll help it a little bit. Now Rapid City takes over 26. Can they do anything on offense? Fake give. He's got nobody. He's going to try to take off with this, and he's got blockers. He's going to have a big chunk gain of 22 yards. You know, we might not be able to throw the ball, but Dominic Johnson sure has wheels. 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard rush from Kevin Marks. He'll get it again. This time, he'll have a 1st down after picking up 9 more. Kevin Marks. 3rd and 6 after an incomplete pass from Dominic. And Porter just lets it bounce off of his body. 4th and 6. And the problem with this experiment is Dominic Johnson cannot audible. He does not know the playbook well enough. He's just running what he comes out of the huddle with. And that is just overshot, and we've got to think about bringing Myers in now. Salvage this game. That's going to be another turnover and downs. Nowhere near him. 1st and 10, Bowling Green. McDonald finds his man over the middle. Osborne for 11 yards and a 1st. And this drive is important. Rapid City has to keep Bowling Green from getting points here. Another fake give. McDonald's going to drop and look. Finds Sims. And Sims is going to have another 1st down after 14 yards. 1st and 10. McDonald hits his man over the middle again. This time it's Kinsey for 19 more and a 1st. And Rapid City is forced to drop into his zone. This is a give to Stewart. And Brown just misses the tackle. 5 more for BG. So after no gain from Keith, it'll be 3rd and 5. Rogers playing the spy. McDonald. Oh, that looked like a fumble to me. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass. 4th down. BG lines up for what should be a gimme field goal of 31 yards. Snap. Kick. Oh, and he hits the upright and it goes in. A stroke of luck for BG. Not for Rapid City. Kicks away. Williams now back deep to return. Opry out for the game. Williams cuts out left and he's got room. He's at the 50, the 40, all the way down to BG's 35-yard line. So after a 1-yard swing pass, 2nd and 9. Snap. He's going to throw the little flat route. Laybourne's going to pick up the 1st. 11 yards from Cameron Laybourne. Does Rapid City have something going here? Gives him Marks. Picks his hole. Cuts it out left. 9, 10 more yards. 2nd and inches. You can feel the momentum. Marks again. 1st down. 1st and goal. Myers scrambling out right. He might take off with this. He's going to dump it to Marks. Marks is close, and he's going to punch a man and get into the end zone for a touchdown. 10 yards, 6 points, maybe 7. And the kick is up and good. 9-7 now. Galloway likes what he sees. So after no gain on 1st and a little 6-yard pass, it's 3rd and 4 for Bowling Green now. And McDonald's going to throw the little dump to Broden here. 10 yards and a 1st. And that might take us to the end of the 3rd. It will. Bowling Green leads Rapid City 9-7. But you know what? There's hope. Myers had a good series. Let's see how the 4th unfolds. After a 2-yard swing pass, it'll be 2nd and 8. Stewart's got it again. He's sweeping out right. He's going to get Horace collared down after a couple of yards. And this will bring up a big 3rd and 5. You got to watch McDonald with his legs. He might take off. He's gonna. He throws the ball. What a heads-up play by McDonald to dump that to Kroom for 10 and a 1st. Another give to Stewart. This time he's got a lot of grass. 9 yards. We need some defense to show up here. 2nd and 1. Another give. Stewart will have the 1st down. After no gain on 1st, it really looks like Bowling Green might be content to run this ball. And I say that and they're throwing it. McDonald is going to eat a sack lunch. 7-yard loss, and you can guess who that is with his 3rd sack of the day, Mr. Big Old Taylor Riggins. He is eaten. And now it is 3rd and 17. And really just don't get beat deep. And they're going to run the ball. Somebody's got to make a tackle. You got to be kidding me. 19 yards and a 1st down. And that's on me for pulling the end. So after an incomplete pass and a 3-yard rush, 3rd and 7. Donald looking inside. He's got Osborne and another 1st down. This guy is automatic. So after 2 penalties, a holding and a false start, all of a sudden it's 1st and goal from the 22. And this is a give to Stewart. And this time the defense is eating it up. 2 yards. 2nd and goal. Bowling Green is already running clock. McDonald's going to take off with this, but he falls after he runs into the ass of his own man. 3rd and goal, and they've got to be looking for the delayed give. Any kind of run here just to set up the field goal. The clock will run. McDonald's going to drop the throw. He's looking deep. Are you kidding me? He finds Rodgers in the back of the end zone for a touchdown, and what are you doing? You cannot let him get behind you. The extra point is up and good. We check into the studio, and Central Michigan's leading Eastern Michigan. The game just started. So Rapid City will come out down 9 again with only 2 minutes left to play. He's got a man. Can he hit him? He's got Laybourne down the sideline. 34 yards and a first. Clock starts. 2 minutes to go. Myers is scrambling. He's going to throw deep here. And he's got Johnson, and he drops the ball again. Are you kidding me? Snaps away. Myers dropping. He's got Marks, and he underthrows it. Marks breaks a few tackles, makes what he can, gets 2 yards, but the clock is running here. Snaps away. Myers throwing the swing to Marks. Marks cutting it back in. Will he have the first? Yes. Clock stops. Get on the ball. Snaps away again. Blitz is coming. Myers scrambling, throwing deep. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Might have him on the deep seam. No, almost intercepted. Devin Taylor getting in there at the last second. 3rd and 10. He doesn't have anybody, and Myers is going to eat it for 12 yards, and it's 4th and 22. They got to get on the ball, though. And this more than likely is the game. Snaps off. Throws away, and that's Myers taking a deep shot to Johnson, who doesn't even attempt to make any kind of play on the ball. And the season's going to end pretty disappointing. Probably should not have started Dominic Johnson at quarterback today. 3rd and 4. Stewart. Can he get it? No. Rapid City will call timeout and get it back one last time. 3 seconds. Snaps away. Myers scrambling. Just bombing one up. Why not? And Johnson just watches it hit the ground, and that's appropriate. That's how the season will end for Rapid City. Who knows if they'll get a bowl game. They'll end it at 6-6 after another putrid performance. A kicker gets player of the game again, and that's sort of a common theme lately. It was a mistake to start Dominic Johnson. We should have ran Matt Myers in. You know, an experiment that we had to try. It turned out Matt Myers actually not too bad. So let's take a look at the player stats, shall we? Matt Myers came in 7 out of 17 for 70 yards and a touchdown. This is gross. Sacked once. Dominic Johnson was the experiment today. Thought we'd try him out. Had some speed. Accuracy left a lot to be desired at 69. And he threw how we thought he would. 3 out of 11 for 18 yards. You know, he did have speed. We did use his wheels a little bit. 6 attempts for 52 yards, averaging 8.5 a carry, and that was all we could do. Marks looked good. Kevin Marks Jr. looked better than he has in a long time, and maybe it was a mistake not to feed him the rock a little bit more often. Receiving, we did feed Kevin Marks there. He had the only touchdown on a nice play from Myers and Marks to never give up on the play, and Maryland Johnson with 2 drops. He might have had more than that. Somebody's getting away with a lot of drops that aren't showing up here. Defensively, Corey Gross Jr. showing out again. 7 tackles for the men. But you know who shined the brightest. It was Mr. Taylor Riggins. 3 sacks. He single-handedly turns games around for us, with James William picking up a sack of his own and then leaving the game in the 4th quarter with an injury. Jamarcus Ingram tried his best. The senior from Dallas, Texas, tried to get us back in this game with that interception, and it felt hopeful for a minute. And Aubrey Washington, injury-prone, was out again for most of the game. You know, we threw caution to the wind today. Went for it on 4th down 5 times. We only picked it up once. Only converted 1 out of 9 third downs and 88 passing yards. And this has to change next season, or it's going to be more of the same. This team has a long way to go before they can win the conference for 7 games. But you know what? There is some silver lining. For as bad as our quarterback play has been, we had one commit after that game. Anthony McLaurin saw the need and decided he was going to be the guy. Turned this team around at the quarterback position. And yes, we did lose out on Sean Upshaw and DJ Robinson, both recruits we did want to get. DJ had some speed, and Sean would have been one of the better overall cornerbacks we could have gotten. All right, that'll do it. If you like this video, please drop a like. It will help this channel out immensely. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next week for a bowl game. But until then, go Stegos.